Այս New Jersey հայկական ռադիոժամն է, այսօր ուրախ ենք երիտասարդներով շրջապատված ենք եւ մեկ երիտասարդը նմանավանդ Sevan Toufayan եկած է այստեղ մեր հյուր, որբեսի մեզ ասե թե ինչ իր ծրագիրը Sevan Toufayan ուրախ եմ որ մեզ հետ ես ինձ գերդասել որ տասարան ես Հովնանյան վարժարանը որ մեկ տասարանը Որ տասարանը 5-րդ տասարանը եւ ինչ է քու նպատակդ
Իմ նպատակը է որ երթամ Հայաստան վազեմ որ գրնամ տրամ առնեմ իմ դպրոցիս համար որ գրնան քրատարանը լավ սարքեն եւ որ ամեն աշակերտները սիրեն եւ ուրախ են մեր դպրոցը
Շատ ուրախ եմ որ այս բանը գնացի մանախ այսօր դուք Հովնանյան դպրոցի մեջ ունի քրատարան
Ունենք բայց մեր բամը լավ եւ վատեր քրատարանը ամեն ինչ պիտի վերցնեին եւ հիմա չեն կարող գիրկարտան քրատարանի մեջ քանի որ գործ գնեն եւ չեն կարող այդտեղ երթանք
Եվ որքան տրամ գուզես նպատակդ ինչ է հավաքել որքան
50,000 $50,000
Դու քանի տարեկան ես
11
50,000 քանի 0 ունի 50,000-ը
4
Jesus Christ that's a Լավ տիվերդ գիտես right Եվ գգարձես պիտի կարողանաս հավաքել $50,000
Եթե մարդիկ լավ գզիկան եւ ուզում են դան այդ տրամը այո կարծում եմ գնանք այդ նոմերը հասնենք
Ուրեմն եթե մարդիկ քեզի հիմա գունգընտրեն քեզի գլսեն չէ ցայդ գլսեն Ինչ կուզես ասել մարդոց
Հաջիս դուր ինչ որ ուզում ես ես կսիրեմ քանի որ ամեն դրամը որ գտվես կերտա մեր քրատարանը եւ այդ ավելի մոտ պիտի անենք որ քրատարանը ավելի լավ տեղ ելնի
Bravo լավ հայերեն խոսես Sevan bravo ես շատ ուրախ եմ անգերց որ հայերենով լավ գարդայդվիս Let's talk in English also When did you come up with the idea? The library is not functioning well, is not in good shape?
Yeah.
And what do you want to do with the money? Renovate the library, fix it up?
Yeah.
And
that's what they're trying to do and I want to be able to help them.
And you think 50,000 is your objective? It will be enough?
Yeah.
Very good. When did you get this idea?
Probably right before school started in the summertime.
You know, that's very, very, very noble. And we wish you all the best. And next to you is sitting the vice president of the board of trustees of Hovnania School, your aunt. And she is a fiery person. She will be telling us much more about Hovnania School. Karen, you know, you hear Sevan, and you see the youth trying to help the school. I know also the older people are trying to help the school. What is the latest news from the school?
Well, Vartan, Sevan is right. We had a flood at the Hovnanian school. Yeah, it was a flood back in late winter last year. So we unfortunately lost some furniture and books and such in the library, and we were able to replace quite a few things, but we are short. So it's pretty amazing that my nephew here, Sevan, got the idea. I can't imagine where he got the idea from, but to go to Armenia, to Hayastan, and run and raise $50,000 to help the school buy what is needed to, maintain the library.
Besides the library, Karen, what can you tell us about the school in general? What kind of a support can the community lend the school?
The school is a community school, so we have really no affiliation to any one organization. So we are always looking to the community for support. In many ways, we've got Art and Fall coming up, and we would love for the entire Armenian community to come to the school. We literally transform the entire gymnasium. It looks like an art gallery. It takes weeks and weeks of preparation, actually months, but at least a week to get the gym looking in the manner of a gallery. And we would love it if the community would come out and support the school. to just come take a look at art. You can purchase it if you like. The school has many, many events throughout the year to get the community involved. So it's a community school. If we don't teach our children how to read and write Armenian, the next generation is not going to know. They're going to go to church, or they're going to go to Hayasan, and they're not going to know what is being said. So, my three boys are all graduates of Hovnanian School. It was extremely important for my family, for my kids to be able to read and write and speak Armenian. My son Michael on Sundays gets in front of the parish at St. Leon's, and he's able to open up the Bible and read a passage in Armenian. And there's not a lot of students or young adults that can do that. I can't do that. So it's an important part of our culture. It's an important aspect to our survival. To be able to teach our kids how to read, write, and speak Armenian. So I'm a big believer in the school.
As I'm looking at you, listening to you, Karen, I'm going back in years, and you know very well how back we go. When
yes, you were my principal at Armenian school.
Imagine 30, 40 years ago, you were like 10-year-olds. I remember your mom would drive you to the Saturday school, you, Christine, and Greg, and that's what we were able. We gave you what we were able to do, and the way it worked out, you and your brother and Haig Arian and other names who came from St. Mary's are contributing now to the community in general, and it really is something we're very proud of. You also are going to Armenia, Karen, and this is not the first time. I don't know, maybe you can tell us what number.
I don't know. I really don't know how many times I've been to Armenia, but this is my third time participating in the run. My sister Christine and I originally ran the New York City Marathon to raise money for Hovnanian School, and then we that was kind of been there, done that. And when Yerevan announced that they were going to be doing a half marathon and then the following year a marathon, we both thought, well, this is a great opportunity to raise money again for Hovnanian School. And so we, grabbed our sneakers and packed our bags and went to Armenia. And last year, and I think the year before, Meline, my sister-in-law, Sevan's mom, joined us and also ran. So we've been kind of doing it for, I don't know, I think this is maybe our fifth time raising money and running for the school. So now this time we're running, but we're leaving the fundraising and the running to Sevan, a younger generation. So,
Sevan, are you going to run?
Yeah.
How long will be the length?
I think it's 1 or 2 miles.
This is for kids?
Yeah, I think it's under 18. You're not able to do a half marathon or a marathon. They allow you to do a mile or two. They have what's called a kids run, which I think is awesome, by the way. In Yerevan, they're really encouraging the youth to get active and be athletic, which I think is extremely important. And then there's different lengths of the run. There's a 5K, a 12K, and then a half marathon and a full marathon.
Karen, you have observed the changes that are taking place in Armenia. Could you tell us what kind of changes you've seen and how do you feel about the changes?
Better restaurants. I'm a big food person, so I've definitely seen, the food in Armenia is. I've literally, I'm going along with Mel, my sister-in-law, my sister, Meganush. So one of the first things that we did after we booked our tickets was book our restaurants. So we're all set with where we're eating. And then, of course, the infrastructure, the roads, and, in Echmiadzin, the many improvements they've made there, and the schools and the youth centers. It's really come a long way from, I remember going, I guess it was about 12 years ago for my niece's christening. And just the hospitals were terrible. And now everything is very much state of the art. The Tumo Center. There's so many developments over there. It's if you haven't been, any of you listeners, you need to get yourself a ticket and pack your bags and go to Armenia and check it out.
You know, there are two people we spoke about earlier with Diron, and I think you know them very well, better than we do. And they have been very nice to us. Their name is Harry Toufayan and Sevan Toufayan. Karen, seriously, who are these people?
They're my parents. And I know they're listening. So hi, Dad. Shout out to my dad and to my mother, who is not Armenian, but listens with my dad every Sunday from 2 to 4 and is a big fan of the Armenian Radio Hour and has been a supporter for, from what I understand, 40 years? 40 years. Yeah, 40 years.
You know, the man takes care, maybe I can be blamed for chauvinism, but the thing is, the male takes care of business outside the house, and the woman main responsibilities also in the house, raising the kids. And your mom has done an amazing job in you, in Christine, and Greg. And we always think of Harry being the successful businessman, and there is a successful woman who has been a great mother. And what is more important, noble, than being a mother in this life of yours? So especially thank you to Sevan Toufayan. Is she listening to us?
She is listening, yes. But right before I pulled in, she around 2:00, she said, I was talking to her on the phone, and she said, I have to go. I need to put the radio on for Daddy. So yeah, she's listening.
In whatever words it is. Karen, thank you. Christine, thank you. Mel, thank you. Sevan, thank you. The whole entire Toufayan, thank you. How does it feel for your dad and your parents to do so much for the community? Honestly, we've never heard it from your side.
You know, my parents, they have, I guess, somewhat of a saying: you can't take it with you. So they have it in their heart to give back. So, and they've done a really good job teaching their children the same. So, I'm proud to say that they did a really, really great job raising us.
I always, whenever I speak about the Toufayan family, the younger generation, your generation, I think of your husband, Steve. And Steve told me once him and Greg were in the house when your grandmother, Siranush, was preparing the food, and she would say, Steve, Greg, Josh, and Steve would tell me, I never knew who's Josh. And basically she was saying, the food is ready, right, Sevan? Now you know Armenian, so you know what's Josh. What is your favorite food, by the way?
Monty.
Oh my God, this is serious stuff.
Or lahmacun. I love them both.
You can eat as much as you want, right? Lahmacun and Monty. And who's the best cook in the whole world?
Mom.
Of course. Not better than my mom, Sevan. Anything else, Karen, in closing?
No, I just wanted to wish Sevan the best of luck. We'll be there cheering you on. If we're allowed to run next to you and get you through that finish line. I'm very, very proud of you, Sevan.
Sevan, we're also proud of you. Very, very proud of you. And Karen, I understand Kim Kardashian, Serge Tankian, everybody's going to be in Armenia when
That's
you go
right.
there.
That's right.
They heard you were
That's
going.
Right.
So
yeah.
Will you be seeing them?
I would love to see them. And let me tell you, if I saw them, one of the first things I'd ask is for them to support Hovnanian School. So if I get an audience, that'll definitely be on the topic of conversation.
You know, the latest news I heard twittering from, what's her name, Kim Kardashian, and she said, we are going to Armenia. And I think she'll be there this week. She'll be there.
Yes.
When are you leaving?
I'm leaving Tuesday.
Tuesday. Bon voyage, safe trip, and good luck. And thank you very much on behalf of the community.
Thank you, Vartan.
Anything else, Sevan, you would like to say?
No.
Any address you would like to give us?
No.
Okay. When you get the 50,000, come back and tell us you got it, okay?
Okay.
I think you will get it. Something tells me you will get it, okay? What do you call your grandpa? Papi?
Yeah.
How is Papi doing, okay?
Yeah.
Say something to Papi. He's listening to you.
Hi, Papi.
Okay. We really are proud of you, and really good luck to you, and thank you very much for coming.